Okay guys, quick story time. So I recently started seeing this girl. We met on Tinder, and we had sex on the second date, and it kind of got after that she feared that I wouldn't call her, like that I just used her and then I would just go away. But I didn't, because I look at these kinds of things. I don't just go out and sleep with women. The sex on the second date was about, in my opinion, it was because we had a good chemical connection, and I had no intention of just using her and then leaving. I believe that if you are having sex with a girl, and just going out on dates in general, you should look at the future. Going out just to have sex randomly is wrong, in my opinion. So she feared that I wouldn't call, and I did. And then we kind of, I don't know, I kind of got mixed vibes from her, that she kind of don't want to talk and kind of do at the same time. I don't know. So one day I just called her and straight up I said, what is going on? I don't feel that connection from you through messaging. So she told me that she kind of wants to experiment with Tinder and not just go into relationship. And I didn't suggest just going into relationship. I believe that if you're with somebody or you're trying to get into a relationship, you should focus on that person, focus on both of your connection. Because after the first date, if I enjoy a girl, I delete Tinder, because I feel that when you're focusing on one person and trying to build a relationship, it's much more easier than just spreading out, chatting with 5 different girls, and then I don't know, you're kind of spread out, you're not focused, and it's not. I'm more about, quality over quantity. So, but she told me that she wanted to see other guys and kind of make her decision that way, and I said, well, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna just go out with her while she's seeing other guys. In my opinion, that is wrong. So I said, I see that you're not committed to this, and I'll give you some time to kind of make your decision, and we'll go from there. If she wants to just talk with me, we can do that. If she doesn't want to let go of Tinder, I'm out. So a couple of days went by, and I called her, and we met, and we kind of talked it out, and she said, well, okay, I don't want to lose you, and let's do this. No Tinder, that's it. So we had a good day that day, just talking. But then the day after that, it was all normal. But then she started being distant again. And I talked with my sister, and we both agreed that she's just playing games. And this is the thing with sex. It kind of, Elisha Long said this in one of his videos, it kind of puts a mask on the person that you had sex with. Like it gives way to your emotions. Because I was just thinking about, oh, should I text her? Why was I feeling that way? I started to catch myself. It's because of the sex. I didn't have it in a long while, and having that for the first time in forever, it kind of gives you, it puts on a mask on that person. So, and I realized, wow, that's not a good way to be, to just always think about that person just when I'm not getting the signals back. So I just called her and said, okay, I don't feel a connection between us, and that's pretty much it. And she said, well, because I've always texted her, and my text conversations ended with maybe to plan a meeting between us, or a date, or just maybe meet that day. But she always texted, oh, I can't right now, I'm tired, blah, 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 blah. All those excuses, guys, you know what I'm talking about. So, and she said, well, you don't always need to plan the dates. You can just text me and just have a conversation like that. What kind of argument is that? I mean, am I just a texting guy, or the purpose of Tinder and everything online is to meet in real life? That is just that initial stage. So yeah, I said that I can see that you're not over this decision. Maybe you want to see other guys. I don't know. I'm not ready to play games. And she said, okay. And I said, good luck in life. And that's pretty much it. That's it. But this taught me, you know. She also told me a story of one of her previous Tinder dates where a guy was just, he went on one date with her and he became obsessed with her. He talked about their whole future with all of his coworkers. He told it to his boss, you know, and that is just like, wow, that is simping. And simping nowadays, I think, in young men is really a big problem. I mean, a girl is an addition to your life. It's the main thing is your career or something that you're reaching, your goal, your ideal. And then comes a woman as an addition to your life to give you children and to give you love. That is an addition. That is not the main thing. And all these beta guys simping over girls, it's insane. I mean, that's what was my situation. I could just simp for her and ignore that her behavior, not taking things seriously, and I would just, you know, say nice words to her and then have sex with her more and more and more. You know, it's like with pornography and masturbation, the thing I'm talking about on my channel. It's the same thing, but it's in real life. You know, NoFap, if you guys are doing NoFap, put that NoFap mentality in real life with real life women. Say no to sex and say no to, if something is not going against your plans, and let's say a girl is not taking seriously, she doesn't maybe want a relationship. What I realized from her is that she wanted maybe to have sex with me and then go see other guys, you know? I don't want that. I want a relationship or not, or maybe just a potential relationship. That's what I want. So put that NoFap mentality in real life. So if you are avoiding urges on NoFap, you should avoid women and temptation like that, because then you become a slave to that pussy, you know? If I would just, as I said, talk nice with her, ignore her, just try to meet up and then have sex, I'm a slave. I'm a slave to that girl. And I'm not that. I've been trying to build my value as a man. I started my self-improvement journey 2 or 3 years ago, and I'm building, and I know that I'm not this high status man right now. I will be one day, but I'm a much higher status than I was 2 years ago. And I'm not gonna just, simping is just, it disgusts me. Because again, if you're not just thinking about yourself, think about the other woman. You just want to use her. She's kind of using you, and you're using her to have that sex, to have that pleasure, and then you both go, wait, no. The purpose of Tinder, of meeting with girls, of cold approaching girls, is to have that idea of potential future relationship. Don't just go and have empty sex and that's it. So that's the message here. You know, men, here's another thing. When you are saying no to a girl, imagine how many guys just say yes all the time, and how much power you gain when you say no. The discipline. And you actually become more attractive to girls because of that. When you have that self-control, I believe that this is the next level of NoFap. You know, we have NoFap here. We got the urges, we got pornography, things that we're trying to avoid, you know, triggers, Instagram posts of models and stuff like that. Now put that mentality into real life. I think that's a really good thing to have. You have so much power then. Because NoFap is not just about just not doing it. You know, it's not that simple. It's about building that discipline. That sexual attraction is a really powerful thing, and it's really hard to turn away from that. But if you try to turn away from that, imagine how much more disciplined you can become. I think that's a really good thing to have. So if you are simping right now for a girl and she's not doing the things you want her to do, or you want to do for you both in that relationship, just stop doing favors for girls that don't give you anything back. I mean, of course, if she's like a, I don't want to say friend, but maybe acquaintance or something like that, if she just asks and you have free time, okay. But just to drop everything, to always think about her, no. You have your purpose as a man, and you have to focus on that. Stop worrying about, oh, is she texting me back? Is she Stop. I was worried about that when I first, and of course, these are emotions, and maybe you have that attraction. Of course, you're gonna feel that, but just don't put everything. If you just have that sex, or you have that meeting where you have that potential relationship, don't just drop everything for her, you know? You don't have money, or you want to save money, don't buy her that coffee or that thing. Just go and have a walk with her on a date. You know, don't do everything for that woman. Remember your purpose as a man. I've saved this quote from Marcus Aurelius. I think it's really, really inspirational. Get busy with life's purpose, toss aside empty hopes, get active in your own rescue. I think that's a kind of a summarization of this whole video. Just stop. It's an addition to your life. It's not the main thing. Stop simping. Stop being a beta male. Focus on working out, eating healthy, your ambition, your work, reading, becoming a better man. You know, there's another idea here. Men, they start out no value, weak, and then they try to build themselves up, and this is how they go. They go up, 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 up. Of course, they can be down, but then they go up, 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 up. But women, they start out up here because of their beauty. Their beauty is their value. But then they go as they age. You have to remember, you're a man. Maybe it's not a good idea to find a girlfriend at this point here. But as you go up, you start to attract women. So focus on your purpose again and stop simping. This is the message for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more weekly self-improvement content. If you want to see more of this kind of content, you can follow me on my Instagram, and you can support me on Patreon and PayPal. On Patreon, if you support, you will join our Disciples of Life Discord community, where we support each other, we lift each other up, we hold each other accountable as men. So I really hope that you can join us, and thank you for watching this video. Stay on your journey.